Masters Rules of Spoken English through Rehan Honor Channel. The last and the 34th rule is called intonation. It means to raise or to fall the pitch of our tone. The intonation will tell about the mood of the speaker that cannot be found in written English, or it will need a long description about the mood of the speaker. There are 4 types of intonation: rise, fall, fall, rise, rise, fall. We shall see in detail. The intonation of rise is to indicate joy, wonder, questioning, victory, etc. The intonation of fall is used to indicate doubt, fear, unwillingness, guilty mood, etc. We shall see some examples for it. Hooray! We have won the game. We pronounce the word hooray with a rising intonation. Hooray! Here. Wow! It's a melodious song. That word wow has a rising intonation. Can you tell what happened? Can you is questioning to bring out the truth. In the same way, it's fantastic. The word fantastic has a rising intonation. Don't shout. We raise our intonation for this. Keep quiet has also got the rising intonation. Then we shall find the falling intonation, fall and rise, rise and fall. Next, falling intonation. For the question, have you taken money? Yes. See, that yes tells about the mood of guilt. He may be a fraudster. Fraudster is pronounced in a falling intonation. Then, have you finished the work? No. This no has a falling intonation. Why are you late? Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Here again, we find the falling intonation. Now, rise and fall. He is good, but lazy. He is good rising, lazy falling. The same way, I had prepared, still I forgot. I had prepared rice and I forgot fall. Then fall and rise. After listening a wonderful news, we say, is it so? Is it so? Is it with a falling intonation? So with a rising intonation. Will he come? Rise, fall and rise. When you listen to people speaking, you can easily find out their mood. If they are interested, eager, happy, they will have a rising intonation. If they are dejected, doubtful, unwilling, they will use the falling intonation. Now I take the example of the word S. Now, if a question is asked, can you do this work? Yes. That yes will have a rising intonation. But if he is not interested in doing that work, can you do this work? Yes. Yes. So it has a falling intonation. So please keep it in mind. By the intonation, that is raising or falling of the pitch, we can understand the condition of the mind of the speaker. 34 rules have been given that are not yet published in any book so far. Then you must keep in mind all these 34 rules while speaking English. Now, 2 books are referred here. If you can buy it, they are very much useful for spoken English. The first one is Advanced Learner's Dictionary of Current English by A.S. Hornby. This dictionary is published by 2 leading publishers, ELBS, English Language Book Society. But this ELBS edition will not be got in India, but Oxford edition is available in India. In foreign countries like UK, USA, Singapore, Malaysia, France, like this, you can get this ELBS, very, very detailed, cheap and best. This is also good, but not as good as Oxford, the ELBS. ELBS is better. It means you are keeping the treasure of English language with you, because for each and every word in the bracket, that pronunciation will also be given according to phonetics, and the stress on the syllables will also be noted in it. A very fine dictionary, please try to get it. Now, only meant for pronunciation, there is another dictionary, but it is somewhat costly. Dictionary of English Pronunciation by Daniel Jones, edited by A. Gimson. For each and every word in English, the apt, perfect pronunciation will be given. So, please keep it in mind. Advanced Learner's Dictionary of Current English by A. S. Hornby. Please note this name, A. S. Hornby, because in Oxford Company there are more than 20 varieties of dictionaries. But this is the actual name of the dictionary what we need. And here Daniel Jones has toiled a lot for years together to publish this dictionary of English pronunciation. Keep it, learn it. Now, we have completed one stage. I revise it. In this channel so far, you have learned the difference between written and spoken English. Then, mechanism of English pronunciation, that's called phonetics, the 12 vowels, 8 diphthongs and 24 consonants. Then, you have learnt 34 rules for the pronunciation of the English words. And now we will continue the communication English program from our next channel, in which dialogues, questionnaires will also be given, so that you may develop the spoken English knowledge and shine well in your life. Thank you.